All right, so we're going to talk about the spiral with the dog on the inside and the spiral with the dog on the outside. So we'll start with the inside one first. So one of the things that I find helpful while I'm trialing is to actually count the cones backward, or count down how I'm doing the cones. So I make sure as I go past the third one, I say 3 to myself, then 2 to myself, then 1, so that I don't accidentally cut myself short or kind of lose where I'm at in the moment, especially when I'm trialing. I do it in training, which is bad enough, but especially in trialing. So with the dog on the inside, especially with a little bit larger dog or a dog even maybe size, you're going to want to make sure you give yourself enough room with the end cone, the farthest cone that the dog, and actually both sides. As the dog comes around the cone, make sure you give your dog enough space to navigate the cones without stepping on them or the cone becoming in between you and the dog. So a lot of times people walk the cones without the dog's path in mind, and we want to be aware of that and make sure the dog has plenty of room to not clip, knock over, or step on the signs on accident because you've kind of shoved them into that space. All right, so go. Ready, ready, go.
Ready? Let's go.
And then a lot of times I tell my dogs to back when I'm making, or whatever my left-hand turn word is.
Good. Back. Good girl. Back.
And then always know where the next sign's going to be so you come out in the right spot. Really nice. So we're going to still do the spiral again. This time the dog's going to be on the outside. Now you're in the path of stepping on the cones if you're too busy looking at your dog. So again, we're going to count to ourselves. You can mumble it out loud. You can say it out loud in the trial. It's not going to matter. But I'm going to count 3, 2, 1. We're going to put her right into the wall. But it'll give you a good idea of making sure that when you cross the path or the plane of that last cone that you're not turning and stepping or kicking on it yourself. And I ask my dogs I say, let's go, to kind of hurry them up along those turns.
Ready? Nice. Good job. Whenever you're ready. Let's go.
And Cindy's doing a nice job of leading her with her shoulder and not bending that shoulder back over her dog, pushing her dog back.
And then you do this.
You would just go out. I know. Yeah, that's fine. It would just depend on what the next sign was going to be. Perfect.